see here. La la la. La 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 la. Oh, yep, we're starting. Yes. Oh, we are starting. Start your engines, and it looks like we are live. Yay, we're live. It actually worked. Oh yeah, we're starting, my dudes. We're starting. Yay, it's working somewhat, somehow. Okay, hello, my dudes of Woodhaven.
Hello!
We are live on the
Yay!
interwebs of the universe. So, this is like basically going to be like a mini episode in which we talk about resellers and their
And
evilness.
it's just me and Jbeg. Me,
Yeah.
Wolfsbane, and Jbeg.
Yeah.
The others couldn't be bothered to join us.
Yeah. No, I was too busy. So the first thing I think we should do is open up this pack of Pokemon cards. Oh, that made it automatically focus, didn't it? So, before we get into like pickups and stuff and talk about the state of reselling, let's open up some Pokemans. Do you want to help me, Wolf? Do you just like help me
Uh,
open it up? Help me open it.
yeah. Here,
Okay.
I'll do it with my teeth. I'll do it with my
Okay.
teeth. There we go. I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, you did it. You're doing it. Oh, I give up. Eh.
I'm sorry, I got my saliva all over it.
Oh my. Okay, let's see here. First off, let's see. We have a random card that no one cares about. Then we have Hone Edge. I don't know what that says.
Honedge, the sword
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, he looks like... Yeah, he's a sword. Here we go. Bidoof.
Bidoof?
Bidoof.
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 Alright. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I know absolutely nothing about Pokemon.
I know very little, basically. Next we have Pikachu. Everyone's favorite little
Wait. I think I
chubby
know.
boy.
Pikachu's the dragon one, right? The orange dragon?
No, Pikachu is right here. Pikachu is literally on the screen right now. Literally right here.
Alright.
Now we have Spritzy,
Spritzy.
Venipede. Just gonna go through these fast. Ooh,
Venipede.
now here's a fancy one. Timber. Literally.
Timber. Timber.
It's
Alright.
like 70 health. Nice looking card here. Very nice looking.
I have no idea if 70 health is a lot of health.
Now we have Magcargo. I don't know.
Mag Cargo. Is it
Oh.
Mag Cargo or Mag Cargo?
I don't know. The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Now we have... Oh, no. Oh, no, I dropped a Pokemon. No Pokemon left behind. Oh, no. Okay. Here we are.
Pocket monsters.
Didero. Wait.
Didero.
Dodrio.
Dodrio. The two-headed bird?
Yeah. Now we have
Alright,
a couple
I recognize
trainer
that one.
cards. And that's it.
Really? Alright, now.
So overall,
That-
pretty cool. Give 'em a nice
I have
stack.
no idea if there were any good Pokemon in that pack. I'm gonna say no.
Me neither.
I recognize Honedge from Super Smash Brothers, and Pikachu from him being Pikachu,
Pikachu.
but that was it. Why should you never take a shower with a Pokemon in the house?
Why?
Because they might Pikachu.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so if you haven't noticed already, we're the evil resellers.
Well, I thought we were talking about evil resellers. Are we the evil resellers?
Well, I'm an evil reseller. I don't think you are.
No. I think GameStop's the evil reseller.
There's a lot of evil resellers out there. Each one more evil than the last. I like to think I'm a good reseller, but the world may never know. So
I mean,
basically, well, I go to garage sales and stuff, and I buy cheap video games, and I sell them.
right.
So I'm a reseller.
Yep.
So the first thing I want to show you guys, whoever's watching in Wolf, I want to show you guys stuff I got for free.
All right.
$0.
We'll start with the cheapskate stuff.
Well, it's all cheapskate stuff. But. So basically, it must have been like 2 weeks ago. I had this big flea market of sorts, and I sold a bunch of stuff there. I sold a bunch of cool stuff, video game stuff, which I reselled. And then at the end of the day, there was this giant community center. So at the end of the day, they said, the announcer said, "Oh, whatever stuff you don't want, just throw it to the side, and we'll take it." So I looked through the stuff, and I found a VHS copy, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Wow.
It's in nice shape.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay. It's in nice shape, actually, but it's Episode 1, so it's not good. What do we have here? Up next, we have SimCity 4 for the PC. It comes with both of the discs here, so here's the second disc. Looks to be in pretty nice... it's not in the best condition, but it seems to be alright. Next, there's a game I actually am interested in playing, almost. And that is Star Wars Republic Commander. Oh, yeah, Commando. Commando. I've heard this game is actually really cool. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, it's for, let's see. Well, I don't know if my potato of a computer can even run it, so let's look at the specs. Oh no, we need at least, let's see here. We need Windows 2000 in order to run this, so I have Windows 95 on my computer, as you can probably tell. So no, it's not good at all. Oh, someone sent me a Skype message. Let's see here really quick. Wolf? Are you... Okay, you're still
Yeah,
here.
I'm here. Sorry
Okay.
about the awkward silence. I had a phone call, and so I muted
Okay.
my microphone to go take it.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, I showed...
Look at this professionalism.
I showed the two people watching. I found SimCity 4 for free, and Star Wars Republic Commando for free.
I have Republic Commando and SimCity 4 or SimCity 4000. Is there a difference?
It's 4. And so next I found a 10-cent game according to GameStop, and that is Madden 11 for the Xbox 360.
10 cents.
Yeah, if you
Nice.
trade it, well, if you want trade credit, you get 10 cents. But if you want cash, you get 5 cents. And then lastly, we have a game I did not expect to be, I didn't expect anyone to, I would have thought someone would have picked this up. And that is a GameCube game, Smashing
Ooh.
Drive. I know
Oh.
just about anything GameCube is worth money nowadays. And is
Yeah,
actually
because
is in decent shape. It's a collectible
That's-
system.
sounds good, actually. What is the game?
What?
Smashing Drive. What is it?
It looks to me like it's a racing game. I haven't tried it out yet, of course. But, I got it for free, so it's not on my list of games that I need to play. But, comes in this nice case. That's cool. So,
All right.
all this stuff, paid $0. $0. Let's see, what else? Well, and then, yesterday, I went to a couple thrift shops with my grandfather, and I found some stuff. At the first thrift shop I went to, It's one
Mm-hmm.
in downtown in my town. Downtown in my town. I
We're
got
taking him downtown.
your favorite guy.
Oh. Oh, that is miserable. I'm sorry. I don't. If the guy really looks like that, I feel so sorry for his family
That's
that
aw.
they have to pretend to love that.
It looks worse on camera, actually.
No offense to the real person.
Like in real
Uh,
life, he looks fine, but it's Kyle Farnsworth of the Chicago Cubs.
Yay, baseball.
Yeah, I hate the Cubs personally, but it's cool and
You
it's a
hate
bobblehead.
you hate them?
Yeah, Sox all the way. But next, I found this and I was like, well, what is this? So
Okay.
I got it, and maybe I'll resell it for $3 or something, unless I see otherwise. And that is a Mr. Potato Head, who is dressed like a football player. It's so
Wow.
and it has Purdue, like a Purdue helmet on it.
Can you actually mix and match, or is it just a potato wearing football gear?
Yeah, everything comes off. So, yeah, yeah, everything comes off, but like, wait, here's his goodbye face. Wait, yeah, his face isn't going off. Well, you get.
Give me your face.
The face will come off.
Eventually, sometime, possibly.
But I bet, like, there was a Purdue fan out there somewhere who collects Mr. Potato Heads. Just be like, yeah, Mr. Potato Head. And I'm loving it. And then, I went to Goodwill.
Alright.
And at Goodwill, well, I went there with my grandpapa. Papa. I don't know how to call him, but...
Pappy?
Pappy. I went there with my pappy. And so, it turns out it was Senior Citizen Discount Day. So everything that we got there was 50% off. So it was amazing. They got a whole bunch of stuff.
Seniors. Okay.
So the first thing I got... Well, the first thing I found was an Xbox 360 controller. It's wired.
Oh, nice.
So,
That's nice.
Well, I'm just gonna say everything after the discount. I got it for $2.
Wow.
So that's good. Except it's like one of the really old 360 controllers where it comes like the weird hookup to it.
Oh,
So I need to.
okay.
I need to get like something to. I need to figure
An
that out.
adapter.
Yeah, it's like
You need to get an adapter.
you need. Doo-ba-doo. And
That is
then-
if you want to use it for the PC.
Oh. And then I looked in the like they have those bins at Goodwill. Just like giant bins.
Goodwill. Have I ever been to a Goodwill? Huh.
That's weird.
I don't know if I've ever been to a Goodwill.
How dare you?
Near us, we have St. Vincent's,
Oh.
and that's a thrift shop.
We have
Oh my!
Whoa!
Suddenly
Oh my
a new
goodness.
person has been added.
Suddenly, Nog explodes.
It is a mild detonation.
A wild nog has appeared.
And I'm about to disappear because I have a paper to work on.
So you're just
We have
dropping
both
in.
Goodwill and St. Vincent's up here. We also have a variety of small thrift shops that are run by independent groups, including one really nice one up at one of the local malls. High-end, run by some wife of a lawyer, hedge fund manager or something. Anyway, it's upscale.
That's cool.
So you just came
I
here.
got
to
a really nice jacket there for $35.
Oh.
Knew it would have cost 300 something.
Oh wow.
So you just came here to crash our stream.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my.
and by crash I mean kind of appear in it. Kind of disappeared.
All right. Suddenly, Nog.
Disappears.
Wait.
Oh wait.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
no Gary. No Gary. Not Star Wars dude.
Wait, what?
I'm just waiting for the one day someone finally pronounces it right the first time.
No Gary.
No, that's not it either.
Nagri.
No.
Nakiri?
No.
No.
Nakiri?
Then
No.
no Kiri.
Remember,
Pronounce it.
the eyes was a
Nogari.
typo.
Nogari.
One of the eyes.
Oh, Nogri. Nagri.
No. One of the eyes is a typo introduced years ago that I never got around to fixing. It's actually supposed to be Nochri.
Nogri.
Yeah, you have to get that in the back of your throat.
Nogri.
When you're done throwing up, I think I'm gonna.
All right. Thank you, Nog. This has been random few seconds with
Yay.
Nogri.
Random few
Yeah,
seconds.
if I get,
Nogri.
just call me Nog, like literally everyone
Yeah.
else on the internet.
Yeah.
And if I get done with my paper early, I might join you guys again.
Okay.
Well, actually, okay.
See ya.
All right.
Okay.
See you, Nog.
Goodbye, Nog. And that ends Nog.
That was Nog. Okay.
Getting back to the cheap stuff. I got like this cool looking board game, Ostia. It looks pretty cool actually. It's like it seems like a strategy game to me. I haven't had the chance to look at it yet, but it looks pretty cool.
And it looks. Could you turn around really quickly?
Oh, like this?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like.
Settlers of Catan.
That's what I was thinking, but I was trying to. Have you ever played? For some reason, it's reminded me of a zombie board game. I believe it's called Dead Winter. Have you ever played that?
No, I have not played too many board games, sadly.
Okay.
Just because
it's-
they're usually too expensive.
Yeah, board games can be a pain in the butt to collect.
Yeah, like I actually got Settlers of Catan, and it was like $50. It was worth it though. It's a good game. And then speaking of board games, I got the Big Bang Theory Clue edition. So like here's Sheldon
Yay!
with his Sheldon
Yay!
face. Here's
Sheldon
everyone
can
else.
kill
Oh.
everyone else.
Well, actually, the premise of it is that Sheldon has been betrayed.
Oh.
So, let me read the description. Someone has meddled with one of his sacred belongings, and he isn't taking it lightly. He's he's sequestered 6 of his so-called friends and created a whiteboard to analyze who did it. Basically, there's 6 I can't talk. Basically, there's 6 misdeeds. There's a sane cushion, dog-eared comic, erased equation board, dismantled shellbot, wiped hard drive, and defiled toothbrush. So basically, it's like Clue, but it's Big Bang Theory edition, and it's actually still sealed. So that's cool.
Wow.
Now, it's Sheldon. So, Sheldon. Next, in the same bin, I found this cool, collectible car. Looks
That's nice.
Well,
I mean, we can't see it here on the video because you're holding it like.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe. There you go. Turn it. Push. Yeah, like that. Nice.
Well, basically, this is a, let's see here, 1953 Cadillac. Except the problem is, it's missing the windshield. Like, it must have, fallen off, and it's missing anything that should be, on the sides here. But, and, the doors flop open really easily.
I don't know if that's an issue because it looks like it's just supposed to sit there.
Yeah.
So, the windshield thing, I wonder if that could somehow be repaired, and then you could sell it for even more. Just say, oh, hey, yeah, I fixed it up, and now I can resell it. Kind of some people do.
Possibly. Except that would be more of a pain to me because I'm not an expert on model cars. But actually, this one's pretty cool looking. And this is a Ford 1957 Thunderbird, which is actually
Thunderbird.
It's an amazing shape. If you look at the seats, they're in really good condition.
Wow.
The engine's really cool. Overall,
it's nice.
Pretty cool.
That's a nice find.
So I got each of those for $250 each. And then lastly, in that Goodwill lot, I have 2 action figures from Smallville. So first you have Lana Lang of the Lang Dynasty. I don't know, but
Have you not seen Smallville?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with pop culture by any means. Well, I know it's like a sequel to Superman of sorts.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a prequel.
Well, I meant to say prequel. I meant to say
Okay.
prequel. Like a prequel of sorts. And so, like, I know there was like 3 action figures of this released in the set. So here's Lana Lane. Then we also have Lex Luthor. But sadly, no Clark Kent.
No Clark Kent? You didn't get the Clark Kent?
Oh, no, it was not there. Sadly.
Oh. He's a bald Lex Luthor. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I think, hasn't he always been bald? Because he was bald
in
the Batman vs. Superman movie, wasn't he?
No, he had hair.
Oh, I don't know.
But in Smallville, I'm trying to remember. Actually, in Smallville, I think he was always bald.
No.
But in the comic books, he wasn't always bald. He lost his hair in an accident that he blamed Superman for.
Oh, his hair. His precious hair. So overall, I would have paid like $30-something for all that. But thanks to my grandpa, it was like $15 for everything.
Oh, thanks, Pappy.
Thanks, my pappy. For my good deals, pappy. Thank you, my pappy boy. And then, actually, this last lot here I've gotten recently is something I literally picked up like an hour ago. So, the story is, well, basically, I was on this garage sale app that I use on my phone, and it said there was going to be a garage sale today, like, about 20 minutes away.
Really? People announce that online? I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. That's how I know and get all my good deals, my screaming deals. And so, basically, I drove there with my grandpa, because he's my chauffeur now.
Well, that's
he's my
a little rude.
Oh no, well, how's I'm joking, but
Pappy, I love you, but I need a chauffeur. So,
chauffeur.
Come on.
Yeah. So we drove for like 20 minutes in the rain. I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes at the most, but it ended up being like 20 minutes. It was like driving through the rain. And so we didn't even, well, according to the posting on my phone, it was supposed to be today. And so, well, we get there and there's nothing outside, like saying, oh, we have a garage sale right now. So I went up to the door because I was like, no, I'm not going away empty-handed. Because, like, we had driven for too long already. And so, like, this lady opened the door and I was like, hi, aren't you having a garage sale today? Then she said, no, it turns out they had postponed it till next week. So it's like, basically I said, oh, I drove all this way here we drove all this way here, and so could you just show me the games you have, please, pretty please? So like she was like, okay. So for $10, I got a bunch of stuff. First, mainly is all PlayStation stuff.
All right.
First,
Sounds
Spy
great.
Hunter. Oh, these 3 games are all complete in box, by the way, so that's cool. Spy Hunter, which looks to be a pretty cool game. And then 2 basketball games, like NBA Street and Street Hoops.
They both seem very, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Artistic. They take a lot of artistic license.
Oh, I thought you said autistic. I was like, what? I was like, you think game? Well, the lady had like five other sports games, but no, they were all like Madden 10s and Madden 08s. Nothing that would be worth it. So these were like 2 of the better sports games in the lot, and Spy Hunter. And then, well, basically, what I actually, the main reason why I got the lot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, then one more game. Monopoly for the PlayStation 1. Everyone needs capitalism.
I had the PC. It looked exactly like that.
Monopoly. It's made by Hasbro.
Who else would you trust to make your Monopoly game?
No one. Just no one. Maybe just no one. I couldn't trust anyone making Monopoly. Except for Monopoly and Hasbro. So, really, what I got the lot for, really, is these two PlayStation controllers here. Well, she wanted $2 each, but
Wow.
of course I did the bundle. And so, what is unique about these controllers is that they are wireless.
Mm-hmm.
So thankfully they came with these two wireless adapters. It was made by Logitech. I've actually picked up two of these same controllers before in a different lot, and these are worth about $25 each. So that's cool.
You said PlayStation 2 and these are wireless?
Yeah. Well, PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube era was the first console generation to have some wireless controllers.
Yeah, but they weren't that good.
Oh yeah,
were they?
These ones are actually pretty good though. The battery life, well, they take batteries, of course, and the battery life is pretty good. And they're really nice controllers. They're made by Logitech. They feel nice in your hand. I actually prefer them to the regular PlayStation 2 controllers. And speaking of regular PlayStation 2 controllers, here's a regular PlayStation 2 controller. It just kind of feels like ugly in my hand. I don't know. It's just something about it I don't like. Something about it. So I got that too. Then two little memory cards.
For the PlayStation 2, I assume?
Yeah, well, they work on the PlayStation 1 as well. And I got a couple AV cords for the PlayStations. A network adapter for the PS2. So then you can connect to your internet and play all those newfangled online games. And then lastly, something I've been really wanting to get eventually, and that is the multi-tap. The multi-tap for the PS2. So now you can play with 4 players at once. Because on the PS2 they only had 2.
They only have 2.
Yeah.
Do they have any 4-player games though?
I would. Well, let me look. Maybe they would have like 4 players for NBA Street. I don't know, 1 to 2 players. Let me look here.
Yeah, I didn't think they had any.
I believe they had some 4-player games, but not every game was 4-player. It may have been just specific games. So overall, got a lot of good deals, wheeling and dealing. And so really, what next I want to talk about is the state of reselling.
All right. Well, actually, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Before we start that, how much do you think you're gonna make for all that?
Like for everything that I've showed you?
Yeah.
Like in all the lots? Let me think. Well, actually, these two, the Smallville action figures, they're worth about $30 each. I'm gonna make my money back, but I don't know. Maybe people
just your money back?
Oh no, I'll make my money back definitely, but and plus some other money. I don't know. I still have to look everything up. Like
there will be other money involved. I assure you.
Yeah, more money is. But like if you go into have you ever been into a Goodwill before?
I've been into a St. Vincent's, but I don't think I've ever been in a Goodwill.
Okay. Like, do you see did you ever see the people who just, go around picking, related stuff up? Like if like all like the little kids' toys are all little baby clothes
Mm-hmm.
or something like related to each other.
Yeah.
That's usually a reseller. Or if they pick up a wide variety of things, just random things. Well, like thrift stores nowadays are basically a reseller paradise. So
I've heard.
So basically, like I went to Goodwill yesterday, and so when I found all this stuff, like a bunch of people are eyeing me up. They're like, "What has this kid found?" He's like,
Uh-huh.
they're like a couple of guys went up to me and said, "Hey, that's a nice find you got there." Uh,
Wouldn't it be a shame if it all went missing?
Oh yeah, yeah. They said the
Listen,
first part.
kid. Listen, kid. You want to keep your life? I want to get your stuff.
Well, yeah, really, it has become so competitive with
Yeah.
reselling and stuff and like finding the deals. Well, basically, at least half the people at that Goodwill were resellers, to say the least. Just people who go Goodwill, find the cheap stuff, and then sell it at their booth at the flea market or whatever, like I do. But really, there are good and bad resellers out there. There are the resellers who don't negotiate. Well, don't negotiate on stuff they sell and will just overprice stuff. And then there's resellers like sort of like me. Like, I'm trying to paint myself in a good picture of sorts, even though I am.
So
a
you gotta
reseller.
demonize everyone else so that you look good.
Oh yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Well, it's all about competition. Of course, well, not all resellers are bad, but like,
Yep.
I like to believe I'm in the class of resellers who price things conservatively, and then I'm willing to negotiate. Really, that's what you want
I
to see
mean,
in
that's
a
how business
reseller.
works. Yeah.
Well, there are some resellers out there who refuse to negotiate no matter what, like thrift stores who refuse to negotiate, and a lot of people don't like that. Definitely. But basically, it's gotten so competitive. Like, I check my phone literally probably multiple times a day
Hmm.
to try to find like, oh, is someone listing an NES for $5, or is someone like, oh, like. You need to literally jump on the deals as soon as possible, or else someone will get to them very quickly.
Literally jump on them. Got it.
Yeah, just jump on the person who's selling an NES. Like,
Ah,
basically,
get down and stay down.
stay down. So it's, yeah. Like there was this one time, it was maybe 3 weeks ago. I went to a garage sale. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and they
Yeah.
had, and someone so I asked, oh, do you have any video games? And so they said, oh, we had this big lot of old Nintendo stuff, and we already sold that. It's let's see here. But it's like people have become so competitive to get these video games for cheap that basically the price has gone up for like if like let's say you go to like your local video game store, like a lot of retro games have gone up in price significantly because of all
Yeah.
the competition to get them.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And so like it's kind you've heard of Storage Wars?
I have indeed.
Like so like so now after average Bob over here, he sees Storage Wars and he's like, oh, I'm gonna find solid gold in a storage locker. So he goes to the storage auction and he's like, oh, I'll bid $10,000 on that locker. And then
Yeah.
there's average George over here who's like, I'll bid 12,000. And
Yep.
really it's because of YouTube and other like media outlets that people get this idea that, oh, I can make a living off of reselling stuff. But really, you have to be very dedicated to what you do. You have to check sites multiple times a day, at least
Yep.
once a day. Go to thrift stores at least a couple times a week if you want to stay ahead.
Is there gonna be gold in this storage?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's business. The more people do it, the harder it gets.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all about competition. And like CJR. Have you seen his videos?
CJR. I do not believe so.
Well, basically, he has a giant basement filled with video games, and he's gotten just about every retro game at a garage sale, at various garage sales. So like people will see this and they'll be like, oh, I can find stuff at a garage sale.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to 1 or 2 garage sales, and then they'll be like, oh, I can't find anything. Or they'll get lucky, go to 2 garage sales, and then find something.
Yeah.
Well, but really the worst part of the media, I don't know what the word, but mediatizing, is that a word?
Yep.
Mediatizing.
I don't think it is, but I know what you mean. So.
Like social, like spreading the message of like, oh,
yeah,
your old Nintendo is worth money.
Yeah.
Like
it'll decrease the value of your old Nintendo if you do that. So.
Oh no. What I'm like, when people like I'll be at a convention or a flea market, and someone will this random lady walks by me, and she says, "How much are you selling those old Nintendos for?" And then I'll say, "Oh, like X number of dollars." And she's like, "Oh, I have one in my basement. Now I'm gonna sell it for twice that." It gives people the wrong idea.
My son has one in my basement. I'm sure he won't mind if I sell that for $20.
Really, I like it when people sell games for cheap. That's how I make my money. But when people there's people out there. Well, actually, last year was the first year I got into reselling, and so there's one garage sale on my street. Someone was literally selling a Nintendo Wii for $150. That's what they were asking for it, $150. Even
GameStop doesn't sell Nintendo Wiis for that much.
Oh yeah, they sell it for like $60. I sold an extra Wii for $30.
Even Nintendo wouldn't sell it for that much.
Well, they sold it for $200 at release. And
release.
Yeah, and then it's 10 years later, and I don't know if they still have the Wii Minis, but you can literally get a Wii Mini for $100.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about, like the Wii Mini, like.
Yeah, and people are filled with the idea that their old Nintendo is worth $10,000 because they saw an article saying that. Really, there's no middle ground for garage sales or people selling their old Nintendo stuff. It's either it's junk. I'll give you these 50 games for $20, or I heard this old sports game for the PS2 is worth $20. So here, the games are $20 each. There's no middle ground really anymore.
Yeah, I remember I sold some Nintendo NES games, and this collector must have come and bought them because he snatched them up right away. I was like, oh, $5 each sounds great. Well, actually, I have the classic Legend of Zelda. Also that one for $10. And he just went and snatched them up, and now I'm wondering if I sold them for too cheap.
Well, Legend of Zelda is worth about $20.
Crap.
Yeah. Well, when did he sell those?
A few years ago.
You should have sold them for me. Sold them to me. Always sell them to your friend. Get a.
I didn't know you at this point, man.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like, I sense in the future I will know this person. Just like come knocking on your door. Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Yeah.
So.
Well, really, so, like, the point I'm trying to get across to the one person who's watching. Wait, are you watching?
That might be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not watching this.
Oh, okay. In that case, we have one person watching. Hello, one person who's watching.
Hi, one person. Reveal yourself. Say
Reveal
who you
yourself. Reveal your exact name and
unless
address.
unless you count as the one person watching.
Yeah, I don't know. It is possible I count as the one person watching. But I hope not. Also, like, there's so many resellers out there who will overcharge for games. Like, there's this one store near me. It's a chain store that sells retro games, and so like I wanted to trade in a GameCube a while ago. And well, since I heard a friend of mine told me he got $30 for his GameCube. Well, that's what he told me, and so then I went into GameStop with my GameCube. It was like, "Hi, store, would you like to buy my GameCube?" And then they're like, "Oh, we'll give you $8 for it." and they literally had the sign saying, "Oh, we sell GameCubes for $35."
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh yeah, of course they have to make.
What do you expect? What do you expect from GameStop?
Well, it was not GameStop.
It wasn't GameStop?
Yeah, it was a different store.
Okay. Well.
But it's like, these retail. There's no middle ground anymore. Really, what resellers and stores should try to do is offer a middle ground between, it's $1 for world-class track meet, or it's $50 for a PS2 sports game.
Yeah.
Really, there has to be a middle ground in which resellers offer reasonable prices and are able to negotiate. And that's something a lot of resellers don't do all the time. And that's what the evil reseller, want to do. Offer the middle ground.
Sounds smart.
And then, I guess, do you want me to talk about my possible business?
Sure.
Yeah.
The arcade?
Yeah. So, ideally, there's a spot, it's like I would rent it out.
Yep.
I looked up the taxes and all that, and it seems pretty reasonable. So basically, I would be like, my goal is to run that store, which I absolutely hate, out of business. I just hate the store that offered me $8 for the GameCube. My goal is to just destroy them utterly. Like, what I'm gonna do in the event I do open the arcade, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna like put a poster up in the competing store's window, and I'm gonna say, hey, if you don't like the price that this store is giving you for games, come into my store. Tell me how much they offered you, and I'll give you more. At least.
Wait. So you're literally gonna tape a sign to their window?
Yeah. And wait, that'd be a bad idea, but.
Yeah, you're not going to be allowed to do that. They could probably take legal action against you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't do that.
Or I'll make some sort of advertisement. Wub. What does wub mean?
It's something I say commonly a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what it means.
Whoa.
Well, it's like you and Shrek, man.
Shrek's magical. So, like, ideally... Well, of course I want to open the store sooner than later. But it's sort of like a thing... Well, ideally, I would, it's less about selling games, and it's more of a social experience. It's like, I'm thinking I'm going to do a monthly subscription type thing, in which, like, people pay, like, $5 a month, and then they get unlimited access to the games in the arcade. But it's not going to be, like, arcade games, like the cabinet.
Yeah. It's going to be, consoles
Yeah,
and
yeah.
computers.
Yeah,
Kind of like
yeah.
that thing in the library where they have all the games on the computer, and you go in the library and you play all the games and have fun.
Oh,
Except, except the library is free.
yeah. Well, I
go
don't.
to the library and be like, you want your, you want games? Well, you can pay us to play games.
Well, what I want to do is make it a reasonable number, so that people will continue to pay the $5 a month.
hmm
Because I don't want it to be like $10 a month. That just seems a little too expensive. For like my goal is that what I want to do is just like have random people come in like all the time and be like, oh, I'll play this game, and then I'll test
Yeah.
it out, and if I have an extra copy of it, I'll sell it to you. It'll be cool.
Yeah, so it sounds like an interesting idea. I showed you, I linked you to that thing I found. I'm pretty sure they basically did the same thing. The next gen arcade. I think they closed down a while ago though.
Oh yeah.
They where where were we? Where were they? Gen arcade.
But you're pretty sure they closed down?
Pretty sure.
Well, I'll make it
Next
work.
gen video game arcade.
Where were they?
They were in. Oh, actually, their Facebook page says they're open.
Oh. Oh.
But they were in California.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, in that case, I would have to come up with a slightly different name, or maybe my next gen arcade will be able to be copyrighted or something. But I just gotta say here, not all resellers are evil, but some definitely are. You have to say.
Most definitely are. Some are not.
Yeah, a lot of them are, but
Test the spirits. That's all I gotta say. Just if you think a game seller is evil, just test them. Ask them questions.
yeah, like at the game store I hate, they're playing. Have you heard of Bravely Default?
Yes, I have. Sounds great. Sounds like a great game. I just need a 3DS to play it.
Yeah. Well, so they were playing the music, the Bravely Default soundtrack there.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I remember that game. I want to buy it. And so I was like, I asked the clerk, do you have Bravely Default? And he was like, I don't know. He didn't realize that the soundtrack was playing, literally at the store.
Well, I assume he doesn't. I assume that he doesn't choose the music.
Well, yeah, but like like if you work at a video game store, and like if you're a reseller, you should know what you're selling.
Yeah.
That's well,
Well,
what
I suppose
don't
yeah.
like about some resellers. Like they just like look on eBay.
And then they just like pile it all in their store, and it's like, if you want it, look for it.
Oh yeah. But I think that's all I planned on talking about. So do you have any?
Yeah.
Oh, talk about any games you got?
Games I got. Well, Well, actually, I recently bought Spyfall. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Oh, is that a James Bond game?
It's not a James Bond game, but it's a game. It's like a cross between Mafia and I Spy, or Mafia in 20 Questions.
Huh?
And it's a board game I got recently. It's a ton of fun. You can actually play it for free online though. If you have a browser, you can play
I
it.
don't have a browser at all.
Yeah, it's amazing that we're able to do this without you having any connection to a web page.
Yeah.
How are we even doing this? I also got Europa Universalis 4 yesterday due to your suggestion.
Yep.
And then we tried playing it, and then my internet died, and our game was lost, and then that's what happened.
Yeah.
And so yeah, those are the games I bought recently. I don't hunt thrift stores like you do, so.
Well, that also reminds me, I got, with my little bit of cash I earned at the flea market, I actually got Halo 5, finally.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have an Xbox One?
Yeah, I do. It's over there.
I can't see. I can only see up to your elbow.
Oh. Oh wait, so there's my shelf of collectibles. Oh, my wall of collectibles. Sweat.
Wow. Is that a Pikmin? On the...
Oh yeah, right there.
It's a Pikmin! It's
Pikmin.
yellow! Woohoo! So, yeah.
Eventually I'm going to do another room tour because I completely changed the setup of my room. But I guess, do you have anything else to say before we finish up here?
I like trains.
Meow.
Alright.
Well, basically, wait, I'm just gonna show you. Let's see here.
Alright.
Okay. This is very
It's an airplane!
So, wait. I have it upside down, don't I? There we go. Mind the bed, but there we go.
Mind the bed. I do mind the bed.
Yeah. Over there. Oh, you can see a Rob the robot? Right there.
Wow, it's like I'm in your room.
Yeah. And then over there is the Xbox. Xbox.
I see it.
Oh, wait.
Turn it on. I want to see your shelf. Show me your shelf.
Xbox on. Then it turns on. I have the Kinect.
Demon! Witchcraft!
Witchcraft. Wait, what do you want to show me? What?
Xbox off.
It doesn't do that.
Oh.
Because they had that a while, but then they kind of realized that people could just troll and say Xbox off, and then your Xbox would turn off. Whoa. And then there's the shelf of wall of collectibles somewhere.
It is a very nice shelf of collectibles. I can kind of... Actually, I'm seeing... It looks like I'm in a found footage film right now.
You're in a what?
It's all... it's just shaky. Found footage film.
Yeah.
It's just shaky, and... wow. Are we doing an exorcism?
No, we're...
The power of... Jbeg compels you.
Jbeg. I wrote a J.
Jbeg is no man. Alright, well, shall we do anything for a close?
Let's sing a song.
Sing a song, alright. The delay is gonna make it sound awful, but let's do it.
Okay. Let's sing Let's sing Moo Moo. Is that a song?
We can make it one.
Okay. It will go moo moo, the cow goes moo. All day long.
How about we make it have nothing to do with cows?
Okay.
That's a challenge. Challenge ourselves to make the song Moo Moo have nothing to do with cows.
Okay. Moo moo, there's a little boy who thinks he is an animal. He tries...
What kind of animal does he think he is?
He thinks he's
it
a
rhymes
horse.
With a horse.
Thinks he's a horse.
He thinks he's a horse.
Yeah, there's
silly little kid. He doesn't know what a horse
once
says.
Upon a time, there was a little
Wait,
kid.
I got a song. What does the cow say?
Nay.
Alright, well, I guess this is it.
Yeah.
I am the Wolf's Bane.
I am Jbeg. And we will
Goodbye.
see you all later.
Yes,
Goodbye, my
see
peoples.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Stop streaming.